and welcome back to another episode of Cottage, where last time around we did a bit of cleanup and we managed to place all of the trees you see back here to, give a little bit of a cool witchy vibe to the place. And it was during that time where I discovered my crippling lack of bone meal. Like, I ran out of bone meal so fast. I have the farm back there, you can barely see it in between the trees, which makes my food that, produces bone meal as a byproduct, but I need significantly more bone meal like that. Like, I'm planning to build a heap more trees and a heap more naturey stuff, so having a bone meal farm in place already wouldn't be a bad idea. So that is what we're going to be doing today. We're going to make a bone meal farm. There is a skeleton spawner right behind me. There is a big tower that holds a skeleton spawner, and we could very easily turn it into a very normal, very boring skeleton farm. But I want to do something a bit more special, because we have magic, and it'd be a damn shame if we didn't use magic to run our farms, because, like, what's the point of that? You know what I mean? I've done a bit of testing, and I found out a spell that I think would be really neat to use. But if we want to use that, then we need to do a little bit of research. So, novice spellbook. I need launch, I need knockback. I would like firework for a little bit of, spazzass. And I'm also going to need amplify. So let's see. Do I have air? Surely I have air, right? Do I have air essence? Do I have any essence? I have fire essence, that's good. And I have what's that name? Abjuration essence? Oh, and earth. Sweet. Okay, but not air. I need air. How do I make air? Okay, imbuement chamber. Do I have that? Definitely make it a stack, but that's fine. Okay, imbuement chamber got. Do I have the pedestals? Oh, I actually have that. I'm actually genuinely shocked. I didn't think I would have that. That completes the task. Sweet. This is great, because now I can finish some of these tasks that I haven't done yet. Oh, that gives us 2 more. Convenient. Oh, actually, I can... Wait, can I make a glyph of harvest? Because then I can just choose to make... Because I do have those items. How did this happen? Where did it grab it from? Huh? Wait, does that just straight up grab it out of the craft? Oh my god, that's amazing! I didn't even have to do work! Okay, that was highly convenient. Okay, that was awesome. I didn't know that was a thing. That's sick. Okay, let me grab air now. And paper. Alright. I'm gonna toss those in there. I also need rabbit hide. How am I getting rabbit hide? The thing got massacred and it dropped nothing. I just killed a bunny. I just destroyed that bunny for no reason. Perish, foul creature. Yeah. Did not drop what I want. Bunny! Please. Why do they always spawn with a child? You make it so difficult for me. Not difficult enough that I would, like, not kill you, but, difficult to the point where it's like, I feel slightly bad about this. You give me it. How about your child? Will your child grant me what I desire? It's your child. Get over here. Accept your fate. Perish at the hand of my axe. Stop joking me. Perish. Oh, he didn't drop what I want. That's unfortunate. How many bunnies do I have to slaughter before I get even a single one? Like, I only need 2. You guys could end the massacre right here and now by just dropping your hide. But yet you persist. Why? Is that a bunny? Oh, it is. Let's go, baby. Let's go! That bunny decided to take one for the team because he knew damn well I would have not ended the hunt unless it's a whole... I would have slaughtered his entire species if I had to. And let's see if it can make a launch. Let's see if it actually does grab it, because like maybe there was like some funny coincidence stuff happening. I highly doubt it, but double checking stuff never hurts. Okay, so now if I do this and I would like launch, select. Yeah, it grabs it out of the... It does grab it, look! That is so cool. That is so convenient as well. No, I need which one was it? Touch, launch, amplify. Wait. Ah, I need to upgrade my spellbook. Okay, major spellbook. Sweet. Now we have a more power. Oh, actually, that gives us more juice to use as well. Can I upgrade it again for even more juice? I can, but I need a wild tribute for that. All right, let me not worry about that at the moment. Okay, so it's launch, amplify, firework, amplify, delay, knockback. Let me show you this on something. So what this does, it'll throw and yeet a creature, but it'll do... Yeah, it's a little bit of explosions, you know, a little bit of pizzazz. You know, you have a little bit of showmanship. Dude, this is so much fun. Pew! Oh, this is awesome. Pew! So this tower over here holds our skeleton spawner. And also holds our death marker, because I did in fact die there at some point. But we will not pay attention to that. I do still have, like, I think 3 lives left from the lives I was given by for the challenge. Ow, jeez, gosh. Just to work properly, I need a clear 9x9 area. I was kind of hoping to preserve this tower as best as I could, but I'm gonna have to prettyify this later because I just want a functional farm for now. That was the whole mission. Where? You're not spawning from there. I know you're not. This is whole lit up. How are you still spawning creatures? Like, where are you spawning them on? How? How are you spawning here? It's so well lit right now. How are you spawning here? Look at how light it is. How did you spawn there? This is insane. So after a long time, I finally managed to clear this area. You can see there is this area in the middle, which they will eventually all be led to. I've blocked it off for now, just so I could, you know, actually work on it without being disturbed by an insane amount of skeletons. Because for some weird reason, look, you see them. They still spawn even if there's light. It's an absolute nightmare to work with. To give you an idea just how much of a nightmare it is, look, my armor is gone. They completely broke my diamond armor. It was like half durability, I think. I don't know. I would have to take a look at the previous recordings. But it's insane. Like, they broke through my entire armor. It was an absolute nightmare working on this because they would just keep spawning. And I would be like, dude, there's daylight here. There's torches on them. And they just keep spawning. Absolute nightmare. But I did manage to make this entire thing without dying. And there's 2 skeleton spawners working in unison. That is still there. That's going to be a problem. Let me get rid of that. Oh, this is what I'm talking. This is what I'm talking about. This is the issues I've been facing. Go. Let me break it. Let's go. We leave. Ah! Okay. Apparently, I get more mana now that I have a mage spells book, which really comes in handy, because being able to use this twice in a row is literally the only reason why I'm still alive. You might see there's a little bit of an indent over there, which doesn't actually benefit the farm, and I think it might actually make it worse, but that is because I really enjoy it when you can just look at farms and see them spawn. So that's why this is here. You can just kind of look at them. And it's also a great spot if I go up here. I think it's a good enough spot to AFK and have both the spawners active. Over here, you can see there is a water path which shall lead the skeletons. And once they fall down here, they'll be lead all the way over here. And eventually they should fall down in a hole, I say right about there. And from that point, we can start doing some cool magic stuff to them. So let's take a quick nap and start working on that. What's happening here is, in a minute, if I get rid of that railing over there, skeletons will fall over here, and they will flop down. They won't bounce. I bounce because I have bouncy boots, but they won't bounce. They will fall over here. And as you can see, once that gets activated, this gets deactivated, which starts this clock, which is on a 4-tick delay, which then gets into a 3-tick repeater, which should activate the spell turret the correct amount of time. I've tested this, and you can see it's working if I'm on the pressure plate. Meaning that if there are like multiple, because this is touch, it'll only affect one entity at a time, which means that if there's like 3 entities on here, it would need to activate 3 times. That's why it kind of loops as long as there is stuff on the pressure plate. I have a source jar ready to go to juice this up, and I say I'm to start. After I've actually selected the spell. There we go. Okay, that deals way too much damage. Oh my god, I need something else that just says. Jesus, I'm almost died from that. That could have gone horribly wrong. Oh my god, it works. So that's good. I kind of want to see where this. Let me open this up a bit more because I need to kind of see where the skeletons are being flung off to, because that kind of depends on how I'm gonna build this. You just kind of died there. Oh, that's an issue. That's an issue. I didn't account for that. All right, let's see what's happening over here. Okay, they seem to be getting flung into the water over here. So that's kind of fun. It seems they are being yeeted this way, so then this would work, right? Yeah, perfect. Metallic source link. Do I have everything? Shockingly, I do. That's amazing. So the reason we need the Vitalic source link is because the Vitalic source link gets sourced, much like this one gets sourced from stuff growing, and the one we have in the machine over there gets sourced from burnable items. This one gets sourced from either characters breeding or characters dying. And they are gonna die over here, which means that this is gonna be the perfect way for us to get source. So let me plop on down here. Now I would need, I think a little bit of juice. Let me swap it with the ergonomic one I had. So I need a little bit of juice to kickstart this thing, and then it should be fine from that point forward. Let's grab some source from this guy. Now we swap the vials around. Oh my god, you're joking. That affects it? That's insane. That's an issue. I didn't think that would become an issue. To be fair, this is the first machine we built. I never had to actually keep that in mind before. Okay, let's see if this does what I want it to do. What's happening here? Oh! I died to the farm! No shot, dude! Oh! There's a piece of cobblestone on the pressure plate. God damn it. So, just in case skeletons die over here, I want there to be a hopper here as well. And I want that to have a carpet over it, just so it looks nice. Doesn't that look nice? A little bit cozy and homey. One thing you might say is, why would you place a bamboo stick there? Wouldn't that completely defeat the entire point of making the farm? Couldn't you have just, like, put them down into the farm and then call it a day? And that's a very excellent observation, viewer. Here's a cookie. Good job. The reason we're not doing it is because that would be lame and uncool, right? Because we want the cool epic particle effects. That's why we're doing this. So even though the point of it remains the same, that they're going to die to the bamboo shoots, it's gonna look cool. I'm gonna grab that cookie. Yes, I don't want it to despawn. It's gonna look cool. It's gonna have cool colors, and it's gonna be really sick. So all we need now is a little bit more juice, and then we should be able to kickstart the system. I mean, like, they die. The issue is just this, that if I have this blocked off, the experience orbs are gonna be... Wait, I can fix this. I can fix that. I can remedy this. There we go. Experience obelisk. I already had all the items. It's pretty easy. It's pretty much everything's built out of this one, which you can craft by crafting cognitive flux, which is, you know, lapis, soul sand, and quartz. So experience obelisk. What this will do It'll grab all the experience in the nearby vicinity, meaning I won't have to, which is gonna be great. I feel like if I just let the experience in here, it might hit the pressure plate, which would set the system off as well, which I don't really want. Okay, saved. This seems to be getting the experience now. That's good. It's not good for mending stuff, but I'll figure out how to make an XP farm later down the line. So I've added a little bit of a house around it. I tried matching the style of what's already there. It's just kind of difficult to do that since these are like already two separate randomly generated buildings that just happen to spawn into each other, which I think is really cool. So that's why I wanted to keep it like this. And I'm just trying to add onto it without it looking like too silly. The biggest problem I have now is that definitely looks out of place. And I wanted to match the tower further and have it like a little bit of like an out section with like a, I guess you could call it like a, what's the word I'm looking for here? It's like a deck, I guess. I don't know. I'm gonna have to Google what word I use in that section. But like, would we have a tower and we'd have like a little bit of a deck over there, and then this would fit in together much better. Biggest problem I have now is that whilst I have a lot of cobblestone, I don't have a lot of stone. I have a solution for that. So one of the best ways to smelt cobblestone into stone is through bulk blasting from the create mod, because you don't need coal for it, which is great. You just need a piece of lava and a fan, and it'll just smelt like pretty much an entire stack at once, which is great. And I used to have it right over here, like in the ground there. You can see there's like some deep slate brick left from when I had it in the water. But now it's where my nether portal is. So I'm gonna need a separate idea for it, and that's when I got hit with an epiphany. We just need a forge, and what's a better forge master? A dragon. No one is a better forge master than a dragon. He literally breathes fire in order to forge weapons. It's gonna be so sick. So since these two guys still need a home, I thought we give the dragon not just a home, but a job as well. He's gonna be our blacksmith master, or blacksmith. I don't know why I said master after blacksmith is already a job title. I'm gonna need a good spot for a forge and a blacksmith, I suppose. All right, I'll figure that out, and I'll figure out a cool design for a blacksmith, and then we'll build that. I can smelt my stone, and then we can finish off the tower. But before we do that, I probably should actually show you what I did. Go over here, watch. Ooh. Look at that. The little bit of extra pizzazz is all I wanted. This is exactly the same as if they would just get yeeted into that bamboo spike. So I've done a whole bunch of extra shebang for no reason, but it looks neat. Doesn't it look sick when they go? That's all I wanted. I just wanted them to go like. Yes, I did spend all that effort just so they could explode before they die. I don't know why. I just thought it would be neat. And I was right. It is very neat. And if you disagree with me, then I'll be upset. I really can't do anything about that. I'm not gonna lie to you. All right, let's go and build the Dragon Forge. Long ago, there lived a mighty dragon named Pyrrhus. Pyrrhus, prideful and vain, faced many foes, and basked in the glory of their defeat, for none could even pierce his skin, until one day a hero stepped forth and cut his flesh. Pyrrhus managed to vanquish his foe. He was left dumbfounded that a mere human managed to bring harm upon him. Pyrrhus, determined to rid the world of the weapon that had wounded him, took the hero's blade and set out to find the smith who had forged it. After many moons of relentless searching, Pyrrhus finally entered the halls of the forge master Volnar. His rage was palpable as he demanded Volnar to reveal the materials used in the blade. But all Volnar could do was laugh, and he went back to work. Perplexed by the smith's reaction, the dragon kept threatening the smith to give up his secrets, but all the smith did was laugh and continue to forge a sword. And once done, the smith gave it to the dragon. The dragon was utterly confounded to learn that this blade could also harm him. But how could it be? He had watched the smith work the entire time, saw the materials he used, and studied his every strike. Yet nothing ordinary was done to the blade. It was then that the dragon realized it was not what the blade was made of that made it special. It was the man who made it. And such a thing was preposterous. A mere human able to forge a blade to slay a dragon. something even the dragons themselves are capable of. No, Pyrrhus would not have it that way, and thus Pyrrhus created the Dragon Forge, a place where dragons could hone their skills and learn techniques to become master smiths. But no dragon was able to forge a blade capable of harming a dragon, yet Pyrrhus never gave up on his quest, but after dragons outshined the human smith. Even long after Volnar's death, and long after the forge in his halls died out, not once did Pyrrhus forge a blade that could rival Volnar's. And so, when it was time for Pyrrhus to breathe his last breath, he entrusted his dream onto the next generation, and created a spell which allowed him to bestow his mighty flames onto the Dragon Forge, so it may be warmed forevermore. His apprentice, a ginormous dragon named Titanus, followed Pyrrhus' footsteps by bequeathing upon the forge his large wings, once used to shield his creations from the harmful elements of the weather, shall continue to do so until the forge's final days. The third forge master, Maguna, followed tradition by granting the forge his till with the unique property of producing magma. And thus, the forge is left to the fourth generation of Forge Master, who, yet young and inexperienced, in due time shall become a Forge Master able to walk in the footsteps of his predecessors, and give the forge a mighty addition, so that the Dragon's Forge may continue to evolve, and one day produce a blade as perfect as the blade Pyrrhus was shown by Volnar. Alright, and behind me you can see that the Dragon Forge is done. I tried to do something different this time around by adding a story to the time-lapse. I hope you guys like it. If you do, please let me know, because then I'll know if I should, continue to do this and add more stories to upcoming builds. But for now, there's a story for this one. As you can see behind me, there is in the skull, you'll see it's the skull of Pyrrhus. And you can see it is his fire that is breathing over here. And this is where we will be putting all our stuff that needs to be smelting. Then we have over here the wings of Titanus, which serves as like a roof top type thing. And this is the tail of Magna that pours over the magma in a bucket, and then the bucket pours over. I guess I don't know. I just like that bucket design. I found it online. I don't remember exactly where I found it, but I liked it a lot and I wanted to incorporate it somehow. The one last thing that I do have to add is some fairy lights. So let me do that first. And I have one left that I'm gonna put. What would be a good spot? I think this would be nice, actually. Doesn't have to be Mistakes have been made. 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 There's water there. Oh, I should have known that putting a freaking lava pool close by is gonna get me killed at some point. Oh no. What was it? 5 lives? I want the person Umbra to know I have died much more than 5 times during the recording of this video. I'm sorry, I have disappointed you once again. Like I already got like a retry and I failed my retry as well. If you're gonna give me a challenge, don't make it about not dying. I am particularly bad at that. But do let me know what sort of punishment you'd like since I didn't manage to do your challenge. Now this is here, we can start smelting some cobblestone to get stone. And once you have some stone, we can start working on the tower and get that finished and going. All right, and here it is. I made it fit the theme over here. I don't think it looks particularly great, but I also don't think it looks particularly bad. So I'm okay with keeping it like this. It does fit the general look of the tower, and I think if you look at it from this way, it doesn't look mega out of place. So it's fine. Maybe I'll fix it, make it better later down the line, but for now this is fine. Like I said, this is already like a weird structure because it's like, oh, I didn't fix this side. I'm gonna pretend I never saw that. Right, so, like, it's already, like, two structures in one, so it's already weird looking anyway. There we go, and it's active. Look at it having beautiful colors and stuff. This was totally worth all the effort I went through. This Dragon Forge. This was also totally worth my time to make a whole Dragon Forge so I could smelt what was essentially 7 stacks of stone. That was also worth to put my time into this. I invest my time wisely. Alright, and with that, I'm pretty sure I've done everything I set out to do, which was... Oh, I never found a home for the moth. Oh well, I'm sure he'll find a home next time we do an episode. But we did find a home for the dragon, and we made a forge, made some functional buildings that have, like, a specific job requirement, which is good. And we made a bone meal farm. So we did what we said. Oh, wait, hang on a minute. Something happened over here. What? Pause. Hey, yo. Okay. No, this is fine. This is fine. I'm fine. I kind of figured it would set ablaze. I'm not gonna lie. Let's just replace it with a new one. Who cares? I kind of like the idea of having a burnt down tree next to it. Dude, this is tough because I kind of like having a burnt tree next to, like, the lava tail of Magna. I'm keeping it like this. If I do want the falling leaves from somewhere though, so let me grab one of those blossoms. Yeah, this is great. I actually prefer that to having, like, a full tree because it's like it's in proximity to, like, a lava emitting object, so it makes sense that it's, like, burnt down. This does have to go though. With that, I'm gonna end the episode here. So thank you guys very much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next episode of Cottage Witch. And also let me know if you like the idea of adding stories to the time lapses or not, because then I know if I should keep doing them or not. Alright, goodbye! Goodbye now. Episode's over. Episode's finished now. Goodbye now.